in a more advanced position. It's also done to flood that midfield. I think if you look at the right side of the U.S., with having Johnson out there on the right, I think he is going to have his hands full today. I think Ghana have targeted that right side and are worried about Johnson bombing forward the U.S.
Yeah, I think central with Beckerman, and there's maybe a little bit of a hole, I think, on the U.S. left side that hopefully Bradley's going to have to slide over there, but Beasley could get exposed a little bit, so I think that'll be interesting to watch as we go forward.
What can you say, Lexi, about the support for the U.S. in the top 20,000 fans turning up?
Love it. I love it. Look, our job out here isn't to tell you who we want to win. It's to tell you who we think are going to win. But the reality is that these folks here are in our heart because of our background. And I would love nothing more than to see them rewarded for the travel, for the way they have consistently been passionate about supporting this team with a win tonight against Ghana.
Just look back, I was part of the 1990 team and where we were as a soccer nation, and it was incredible to see the advancements that we've made and the most traveling fans in the world. That's what's coming in this World Cup. That's a huge statement to where the game is right now in America.
Quick score prediction from both of you.
4-1.
Thank you.
I'm not a big fan of predictions, but I think the U.S. could just surprise us. Maybe 1-0.
Well, they certainly believe that there is a full preview of the U.S. against Ghana coming up next on SportsCenter for the U.S. team, though. The day of reckoning has come. This is their moment.
This SportsCenter is presented by Volkswagen.
Hey there, and welcome to Sports Production. Back to Brazil in a moment, but first, the football world is mourning the loss of one of its most likable, most talented ever, Tony Gwynn, who lost his battle with cancer today at the age of 54. Tim Kirkton remembers.
I love him. I love being out there. I love the challenge. As long as that's fair and physically I want to keep playing.
On the famous night in 1999 at Fenway Park, when the All-Stars spontaneously honored Ted Williams, the player that led the gathering at the mound was Tony Gwynn, which was fitting because, after no one understood or loved hitting more than Tony Gwynn. Gwynn finished with 3,000. Williams and Lou Gehrig played for 19 straight seasons, when Cobb had from 1993 to 90 hit 368. Williams never hit that high for a 5-year period. And during that 5-year period, Gwynn hit an astonishing 335 and he had 2 strikes. During those 5 years, only Mike Piazza batted higher using all of their strikes. Gwynn's hits went everywhere. That's why he especially liked slashing singles between the third. That's why he had 5.5 written on the tongue of his spikes, because it reminded him every at-bat of the 5.5 hole, the hole between the third baseman and shortstop.
The left field, 2,400 career hits.
In 20 years, Gwynn struck out only 434 times. Some players Players today reach that in 2.5 seasons. Gwynn never struck out more than 40 times in any season. 3 players did that in April 2013. In his career, Gwynn had 297 3-hit games and 3 strikeouts. Gwynn's bat control was legendary, partly because the last 10 years of his career he used a tiny bat, 33 inches, 30.5 ounces, which he needed because his hands were remarkably small. In 1994, Gwynn used only 1 bat for most of the season and hit .394, but the baseball strike denied him a shot at becoming the first 400 hitter since Williams in 1941. Gwynn bat 7 grains of pain in 20 years. It caused pain for all pitchers.
Line drive, center field, number 3,000 for Tony Gwynn.
19 bases, including 56 in 1987. He's the only player in the last 80 years to hit .338 with 300 stolen bases. He's a great athlete. He played baseball and basketball for San Diego State. He was drafted in 1981 by the Clippers, even though he could never palm a basketball. But, like Williams, he was a magician with a bat. And yet, we'll remember Tony Gwynn in some ways for not being like Williams. Tony Gwynn's cat. He had a special touch with the fans in his hometown San Diego, since he played his entire career. He had respect for the media, and he loved to smile as much as he loved to hit.
You know, you can't live on what you done yesterday. You have to.
Tony Gwynn, dead at the age of 54. We'll have much more on the life of Tony Gwynn, including stories who knew him, on SportsCenter at 6 Eastern on ESPN2. Now, back to Brazil.
It is time for the U.S. to step into the World Cup. On stage tonight, Tim Howard in goal, Michael Driving looking for solid and concentrate. The U.S. will have the support for fans on hand, and also across the United States of America, the sense of anticipation, because it is time for U.S. and Ghana to watch that. Brian Clark from Chicago will be checking in at several locations across the U.S. tonight. Online support for the USA as the FIFA World Cup 2014. The Tars, Mario Galchunas, the Stadium of the Dunes, at the northeastern tip of the nation of Brazil, as we get set to take you there for the match. Within the next, welcome to Rio, our headquarters for FIFA World Cup coverage, along with Casey Keller, part of 4 World Cup efforts for the United States. Alexi Lawless twice representing World Cup. I'm Bob Lee. Everything the United States has trained for has been for this moment for the last 6+ months. Quantify the importance of this match we're about to see.
There is history to it, having played Ghana in the last 2 World Cups and been knocked out by Ghana. There is responsibility for Jurgen Klinsmann and for his players, not just for the result, but how it reflects on the team, how it reflects on soccer. And there is also a sense of accomplishment, of realizing a dream for these players. When I think of players like Matt Eastler and Kyle Beckerman, the ability to step on that field and say, I am playing in a World Cup, and not just playing in a World Cup, but playing in a World Cup for the United States of America. I'll take it even further back, Carl. I think it's this sort of qualifying. It's not just the 6 months leading up. You know, you've played 16, 18 matches to get to this point, and it's just a huge, long process. And then you go into that 6-month period where then you have the preparation, the anticipation. Am I going to make this one? Am I not going to make this one? Now you're here. Now the starting lineups are out. You know everything you did up until that time. This is when it matters. And the energy.
We've seen all the stars come out. We've seen some tremendous matches. We've seen just after scoreless draw. We've seen the stars score. But this, when your nation plays, it's something special. Whether you're a reporter, a journalist, a fan, a player of the World Cup fans, a pundit, as the Brits would say, what does this moment feel like?
Well, I don't think that it ever goes away. I mean, I woke up this morning and walked through the hotel,
I felt nervous. I mean, a good nervous, an excitement, and I'm certainly not going to take away from the ball today. And so, for these players, as I said, the privilege of representing your country and playing the game, and the quicker that they can get on the field and realize that this is the game that they've been playing since they were little kids, and it may have lots of people watching, and it might have a lot of pressure, and it might have a lot of attention, but it's still the same game. For all the talk about this match, it's been out there for 192 days since the World Cup draw, the tactical analysis, decide and whatnot. What about that? But tactically, I understand we've talked about the CONCACAF qualifying, but since the balls were drawn down here in Brazil back in December, this has been job one. They've looked at this team and the fact that they have knocked the United States out and well out of the last two championship tournaments here, the World Cup, and everything is planned for this match tonight tactically.
Well, I think some of what in his tenure came out. I think it's kind of a goal or two down before you even get started. So I think what we've seen over the last few weeks is just an acceptance of me for teams to come through the middle and just say, okay, let's feel our way through this opening 30 minutes or so.
1,300 miles northeast of here, Stadium of Balloons. We've heard about all the rain Jeremy Schall has suffered out several days. What's the weather report there on the pitch?
Well, Bob, I'm trying to play weatherman as best I can. I just looked at the radar. It looks like there is a storm sitting just off the coast, but who knows whether it's going to blow in or blow out. It feels muggy here. It is steep. There might very well be some wetness. Right now it is dry, however, and it was dry about an hour ago when I spoke to Jurgen Klinsmann. The first question I asked him as he got off the bus was the significance of getting a win tonight against Ghana.
I mean, it's a lot to us. I mean, we know that it's a very, very difficult group, but we worked hard. We worked really well. We can't wait to get this started, you know, and there would be no better way than getting 3 points.
And voting out of the Ghana lineup. How does that affect your approach?
Well, I think in principle they have a very good disciplined team that plays their roles, so no matter who fills in those roles knows exactly what to do. We are aware of that. We are aware of every single player they're going to field. We think that we are tough prepared for it. And at the end of the day, we got to play our game. At the end of the game, we got to take our game to them and go forward, and hopefully sooner or later break them open and score a goal.
What will be your game tonight?
Well, ideally, when you want to score a goal, you want to dictate the game, you want to set the tempo. It's not easy. You know, there's always in the first game, it's a little bit of a nervous feeling to it. The players need to kind of settle in a little bit, so give them 20-25 minutes, and then I think we're going to get rolling.
Bob, a lot of cheering here. The American team just took the field. The American Outlaws and every other American fans are out here in force. As for the field itself, despite all of the rains, all of the torrential rains going back to Friday, it feels pretty hard. The Mexican players said after their game Friday night that it was a hard field despite all of the rain.
So it held up well under those conditions, and of course, as we approach U.S. Ghana, January, thank you very much for hearing from Jurgen Klinsmann. One of the great attributes of the World Cup is the communal aspect of it. Americans, folks around the world who gather in Grant Park in Chicago to watch on the big screen and root their nation up. In Bethlehem, Pennsylvania, the steel stacks. Everyone getting ready, getting fed, getting watered on a night under the Manhattan Bridge in Brooklyn, 4,040 miles away from the town. They will gather under that structure, and even in Accra, Ghana, where I can guarantee you U.S. gold will not be received with the same revelry. You will see it in other locations, but it is that kind of a moment that unites people around the world. We would like to say good evening to a member of the U.S. national team until just recently joining our broadcast team for this FIFA World Cup 2014. Landon Donovan is watching parties in Los Angeles. You sit to watch this game tonight, what specifically early on will you be looking for that will tell you the USA are doing what they need to do?
Well, good afternoon, guys. It's a pleasure to be here like you guys. I'm excited. There's that nervous energy I woke up with you this morning. I think there's going to be that same excitement. Guys, I think like Landon said, they need a little bit of time to sort of get into the game. What we've seen a lot in the opening game and expose themselves too much. And I actually think tonight might be a little opposite. I think both teams understand that there's urgency, maybe not as much pressure after watching Portugal today to get 3 points. They might think they have a better chance against Portugal. But all in all, I think both teams want to win the game and don't want to get a tie out of this game.
Landon, I want to put you in as the coach of Ghana. I want you to tell me how do you beat the U.S. and what are the U.S. weaknesses?
You want me to give you a secret?
You bet.
Well, I think the
that more advanced, creative type of role in offense. But a lot of times what we end up looking at is like a 4-3-2-1. And what this does is this puts a lot of bodies. We saw it in the pre-match against Nigeria. A lot of bodies, a lot of difficulties on teams in the midfield. And I think that's where this game is going to be won, in the transition from the midfield. How quickly, when the U.S. wins it, and whether it's Dempsey or Bradley, whoever win it, how quickly can they get it forward?
Well, no question about it, and that's key. These two guys can hold when you're allowed. Badea can get up from the midfield. Bradley can get in the attack, and Dempsey. When they can win the balls in this area, it makes it a lot easier to go forward.
Other point of contention over here on the right-hand side with Bobby and Johnson. Ghana is going to target that right side with speed. Watch that one. Wow.
All right, Michael Bradley, remember that goal from South Africa against Slovenia. The fan zone along Copacabana Beach, it is the center of social activity. It's where you can enjoy the music. Now it's match time as we took them all. The big screen lights up from the action all across the station, just about the same size of the stage in tonight's game. It's from the tower, 1,300 miles away. We've got the Ghanaian lineup to take a look at. Ghana, 2006 and 2010, knocking the USA out. And it was, of course, group play in 06 to round of 16 in 2010. Here's the starting 11. Put out there, Okwadiapia, the coach. And look at that left side over there with Asamoah playing essentially left back, and he is going to bomb forward. And who's he got covered? Atsu. That is some speed, and that is tactical, because they have seen the way that Bobby Johnson has gotten forward for this U.S. team time and time again. And they're able to put him and that right side of the U.S. on their heels from the start. And the guy up top, oh yeah, Asamoah John. This guy is going to run in between the two central backs for the U.S. And those runs, they have to be able to track it. John, of course, who had that tragic penalty miss against Uruguay late in the World Cup. Stopped taking penalty kicks, in fact. Danger play. There's a lot of Champions League experience if you look at these European players on top. Absolutely. But here's the irony for me, is that what I think will have success for this team tonight is the exact opposite of what Jurgen Klinsmann is promising, being more proactive. The U.S., I think tonight, is at its best if it pulls back and lets Ghana come, because Ghana doesn't want to do that. They want to counter. And the U.S., if they pull back, they absorb some of that pressure. It doesn't live up to what he promised, but I think it's the surest way to get a result tonight. That's how the U.S. beat Italy in front of them, too, right? First time ever. United States bunkers down when they have to. It's a result business, this World Cup. If you're new to it, welcome inside the tent. If you know it well, you know what's on tap as we approach 40 minutes to kick. Ghana.
This is what we need to try to get there. This is what we do. Makes an excellent concept.
Sorry. Oh, dude. He's doing that.
Rolling late.
How much?
I don't know. Yeah.
Why is it not happy? Can you say that? Why not?
Are you asking me your position? What is Charles Schwab?
Yeah. Because after a few exits that decided to make this move.
Hawaii. Visit TripAdvisor. Williams reviews TripAdvisor.
This Sports Center is presented by the all-new Volkswagen. Welcome back to Sports Center, presented by Volkswagen.
Sticking with the dunes of the town. 200 miles away only today as we go down towards the eye of the U.S. In South Dakota, we have two more activities with veterans. That's Thomas Wheeler. The team was set with the red Two injuries on that. Minus suspension, minus 12 goal differential. On the
Are you asking any questions of who the buildup is managed? What management matches?
Really good. We started training for the only from the growth of the values. I'm a pediatrician. So where are you from? Yes.
Amazing. So that answers your question to perform all the services we need to provide. For over 18 years, we've taken care of the things at home. Join today at MealsBlitz.com.
McTeague is a northeastern teacher. That's where we learn if this step will be taken. If indeed we're getting closer to the project with the national the world mascot, but there's a belief there are other milestone achievements the USA can easily put to rest the challenge of God. It is about to get louder than text as the U.S. will be the stage to win another day. FIFA World Cup Tier 3 match. Here's your host, Rob Gwynn. The watch party, the lower part of your screen, and moments such as this, they're really one team from around the world. What's settling in? The football watch to McTeague. At Grant Park in Chicago, folks getting ready to settle back and watch their national team stand on guard. Bethlehem, Pennsylvania. There's sunlight there in the Northern Hemisphere. They're ready, and they're ready as well to watch their Black Stars, the Outlaws. They're leading. The United States has been fighting for it since that World Cup draw 192 days ago. I'm Bob Lee with Casey Keller, Alexi Wallace, and it has been just that. The balls were taken out. The group of death was the center of the draw, and the planning began at that moment to this moment. Absolutely. Now it all comes down to this. And it all comes down to a moment that can change your life. We're dealing with a generation, this team that has grown up within American soccer. Has been able to watch American soccer players, been able to watch MLS, been able to watch these World Cups. And now for these guys, they are finally there. They are stepping on the field and really realizing the dream with all the emotion and all the pressure and the passion that comes with it. And they can't wait for that whistle just to blow.
Well, those skills, you spend all this time waiting for that moment. And you heard Jurgen talk about the first 25 minutes. You heard Landon talk about just a little bit of, it's going to take some time. You have all that emotion when you go to I've been waiting for so long, and then you realize, wow, this is just another game. I can do it. I can compete with these guys. I can win.
Man who knows this moment very well. Broadcasting for this World Cup 2014. USA all-time leading scorer, 5 World Cup goals, Landon Donovan, who joins us from Los Angeles. Describe this moment, the moment before the World Cup first match landed, that tactically and emotionally you've been preparing for literally 4 months.
I've got goosebumps sitting here. The blood is flowing, the adrenaline's flowing. I'm looking at the guys out on the field. You have to remember, most of the guys, other than 5 or 6 guys, this is literally the moment they've been waiting for their entire life. So you walk down that tunnel in 2002, I walked down that tunnel, looked over at the Marcus Beasley, and we had this smile that was unforgettable, like, wow, we made it, and we did it, and we're here, and this is it. But like Casey said, you get there, it's exciting, blah, blah, blah. The whistle blows, and you fight against these guys, and you say, you know what, we can do this, we can win this game. Big opportunity after seeing Portugal struggle for their big game for the U.S. and how they're winning.
What will you look for tactically in the first minutes of the game to say that Clemson's team is getting it done?
Well, we've seen most of the tournament so far. I've seen a lot of teams sit back, and I'm not sure if that's because of the heat, the humidity. Maybe teams are feeling each other out a little bit, but Jurgen's talked constantly about how he wants to dictate the game, dictate the pace. He wants to get after Ghana and go after it. And oh, by the way, Ghana is a team that attacks. They score lots of goals. So my guess is it's going to be a very open, free-flowing game, and whoever makes the most of their chances is going to be the All
right, Landon Donovan, good part of our broadcast team. We'll check back to you again at halftime. Landon, as the warm-ups continue at the stadium between northeastern tip of this game. There's the Algebra with the flip sheet with a couple of goals. Majority in the last 2 years. He had 6 over Jacksonville, about to play in his second World Cup. Great confidence about being able to and defeating the United States again this evening. And Michael Bradley has emerged as the indispensable and the USA lineup. He said his unfinished business is about to be resolved in less than 23 minutes to go. The 2014 FIFA World Cup Tier 3 match. ESPN's coverage is brought to you by Outlaws, official partner of the 2014 FIFA World Cup, and in co-by Bacardi. Live passionately, drink responsibly. Bacardi, 18 years since 1862. FIFA World Cup FIFA come to me. Here play on Lionel and to win a trip to the 2014 FIFA World Cup Finals match with Brazil.
Especially when it's wireless coverage for over 97% of Americans. Cricket, something to smile about.
Faith through everything. The fire of ATV couldn't stop us. The prohibition in the 1920s. The exile from our home country was because true passion can't be tamed. The Carly, untamable since 1862. Everybody wants the biggest chicken breasts in fast food. Introducing the Big Chicken Sandwich at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's. Chicken breasts in fast food. Introducing the Big Chicken Sandwich at Carl's Jr. and Hardee's. ESPN's coverage of the tactical lineups is presented by Microsoft and the USA. So now we go. That man is world class. It just happens to be American. And then when you go forward, if you had told me 6 months ago that Kyle Beckman was going to be starting for the U.S. in the World Cup, I don't think I would have believed you. But he is, and he's deadlocks are also. And then up top, Jersey out there for 2 minute performance. And then after the left, you have to be big with a diamond collapse. And now it commands. And immediately what jumps out at you, Asamoah on that left-hand side. Yeah, he's a left back. No, he's not. He's going to be bobbing up and down. And there's a Atsu. That is some speed. They are targeting the U.S. right side. Gotta watch out for that in their own thing. Asamoah, the leading troops at the top. ESPN's coverage of the tactical lineups. Brought to you by Microsoft. Welcome back to the 2013 FIFA World Cup Kia pre-match. Looking down at our perch, up until the Copacabana Beach, our home, through the World Cup final in Rio de Janeiro, 600 miles away. There's Grant Park, Chicago. It is filling by the moment. We understand in the town, the United States fans have purchased 20,000 seats. Ian Clark, Taylor Coleman, home tonight. Ian?
Well, stand by for a nerd for a couple of hours. I can tell you in the Vincent was out there drilling the players, pumping them up. They need something else. What are we looking for here? 2 things in one. Who's going to dictate the pace of this game? Connor wants this game played in transition. Yeah, can do that, but from that, I'm not 100% sure. Buckerman probably ready to go. I have to have strong possession. Buckerman, in the last 23 World Cup games for the United States, they've had 2 shutouts. that triangle documentary for him and after the upper documentary for the United States. And after the former, the Portuguese is still not sure. I hope it is. I think I was looking at it the same way. I think we may have to finish the game. However, if the United States stays happy, I think they've got a shot at really coming out of here with 3 points tonight.
Should be some game here. Try to stay calm, everyone.
Thank you for the advisory. If you're back here in Rio de Janeiro, this is a game that when the draw was made, the group of death was so baptized with Chris and Rick and Chris. They said, we need the 3 points tonight. Maybe the calculations vary a little bit with Portugal. Beckham and Jermaine Jones at the Bradley playing together.
Absolutely. We're going to see if that works.
It shapes a new alignment.
It is a new one, but Newton has not been afraid to change, whether it's personnel or formation. And even at the biggest moment, he has made changes. And coaches at the World Cup really know the changes.
He looked good against Nigeria in the last World Cup game.
Let's hope it continues.
What are you looking for? That's this question of Landon in the first 6-7 minutes.
Just how this team comes out. As I've said, the irony is, I think that the U.S.'s path to success is to absorb pressure and to kind of so how will they come out Saturday?
I'm just feel now. It's the life to step out there. That man has done a good job as a player, taking Germany to 3rd place, hired to win the team, really changing the job. We will see it. God work tonight.
The 2014 World Cup TV match. ESPN's coverage is brought to you by Budweiser, Great Time to Wait In, Grab Some Buds, and Microsoft, empowering us all.
How can a tablet replace your laptop? Start with the best experience. We can make it incredibly thin. Add an adjustable kickstand. A keyboard. A USB. Yeah, time. Of course, Microsoft Office. Power and speed to do real work. Introducing Surface Proof. The tablet that can replace your laptop.
Music's just not good.
I came to the Supercuts today. I got a fresh start. My life right now is really busy, so whenever I come, I know exactly what I want.
Cutting somebody's hair, you feel really good that you were able to make somebody look at that.
This haircut gives me the confidence that I need. Can I be one of your regulars?
I would say.
Conviction, creativity, courage. This is the master way. It's one of the IIHS named the master It's a 2014 Mazda 6 Sport with 0 to 50 starting.
Single time zone around the globe, folks gathering people all over the world, especially in the 50 states. And there at the steel stacks in Pennsylvania, they're going to be watching the action tonight from the town where it's 70 chance of rain. We hope earlier from early showers with shore storm that might be moving in. You've done record, I think that's just is one thing. The red tape, that's one thing. That's the old guy to get and get it into
So important to be stopped and get my can just open up their legs and run at the defense. I think you got some trouble. Make it difficult for them. Put them on the corner.
Space, where can the USA be exploited? Where can the USA be exploited? Well, look, my goodness. Let's get a talk tactics. Showed up. How many names are ready to recite the last 8 years of history and the confidence grown of their wins in 2006 and 2010. It's 2014. It's going to be the result of the 10 USMNT.
The 2014 match is presented by USMNT. It's the dedicated the 2014 FIFA World Cup.
The greatest sandwiches of all time. You guys know anything about this? The greatest cookie planter of all time. Come on, seriously? Hooray, I promise. Two grits with a taste for greatness. Nobody can resist Subway, like Peele's favorite turn-on Italian bread, and Mike's favorite turkey with jalapenos and mango flavor. Subway, eat fresh.
Welcome back to ESPN's coverage of the 2014 FIFA World Cup. Tonight's match is presented by Adidas.
There is anticipation, there is the promise of this moment, and the opportunity for the USA to take a large step. Ian Dawkins, Candace Corbin on the call. Ian, touch the ball. This is it, Ben. This is the acid test. The World Cup is with us again. And of course, you can see the tension down in that tunnel. Taylor, an American international record-breaking striker in his time. What are they going through here?
In the past 6 months, the players have known to target him. They've known their group. But for their entire lives, they've dreamt of this moment right now. Representing their families in the United States stadium. They will remember this moment right now forever.
Making his debut in the World Cup, one of several. DeMarcus Beasley there will make history here.
group of the United States. Samuel Karate, the captain of US said it, didn't he? It's a group of death, because we're in it too. The group of death, the group of death, in 2006 and 2010, both campaigns ending with matches against Ghana. Support for the Ghanaians and thousands of US fans here. First, we will hear the national anthem of Ghana.
Please do not stand on the roofs. Thank you.
Over Egypt, coached at the time by the last US coach, Bob Bradley, who must absolutely hate the South of Ghana on his soccer field. World Cup debut shot by Jonas Eriksson from Sweden, the referee. And you today, exactly the same team, so it's the West African powerhouse Nigeria in the last game of the Senegal in Jacksonville, Florida. Especially the one from Mozambique and the US in some serious business. Ghana on another level. And it started that year with a 4-2 win for Germany across the river inside 6 minutes. And it's really extremely important tonight that they're off to a strong start. The last 3 World Cups, they've given up 5 goals in the first 5 minutes. No other country's given up more than 1. Nerves are high. Just be simple. Well, that was the problem 4 years ago. However, in matches for half a minute, it's new, there's a storm. Left has been with 3 minutes into the game, Ghana wants to play through the middle, and if you can defensively, it will make life very difficult for Ghana going forward. They see the first Ghanaian who puts Ghana into World Cup. It's only the third time they've appeared in the finals. James, in between Michael Bradley and Ibe Ayu. There is a player down injured on the near side after your not many people have touched on any conscious with Jimmy and Joe. No, I've talked so much over the last 2 or 3 months about the discipline that you really want to have when you should be going over the last 10 years. The very strict of his career is very important to make it end. So yes, the excitement coming. He was also his career. The combination of everyone. You can only imagine the city around long range and bars in the United States when that went in. People will still get their beers in. There's a lot of work to do yet. Not easy, anything yet. There's always time to pick it up. Have to watch Azerbaijan in the air with a tremendous leap and a very, very good goal scoring record at the World Cup. Saloon is going to take it for Ghana. Keep an eye on that, Easer and John Webb. Wasn't the best one. He was good, but got the header on it. They picked the defender. He only played 10 French League games this season. Or then. Like that, he had their injury problems during the campaign, including the midfield player, Rabiu, who only returned right at the end of the season.
He was nervous today, huh? I've never seen him watch the entire possession game of the warm-up.
He continues to pass with the close to his chest with selections. I think this is the team most people thought. It was only confirmed an hour or so before he got here. Obviously improving his position. Number 2 goal scorer for the US. Bradley feeds it wide. Gabby and Johnson. Now Alejandro Vidal. 2 goals to end the scoring last night against the make one feel better. Still running for a first goal though at the World Cup. It's a slow start this happens. Some quality. It's in South Korea, probably why he's in today. General Bradley during his time in Italy, and that's very much what he is with this team as well.
Everywhere we go! Everywhere we go! People want to know! People want to know! Fathers and German mothers.
Jürgen Klinsmann grew up in Munich watching Jürgen Klinsmann play for Bayern. He's the other coach here. Away by Massive, not very accurately. If we want to take a look at down the side in the first goal, your team. About how much pressure is on this opening game. That's because the last two World Cups they've progressed in each one, and now they're in the group of death. Now they're playing against the United States, who they've beaten the last two World Cups. And those teams have beat the same huge amount of pressure on Ghana play. African team set. Sure, I hope the goal is still 2. Now they go to Axel. Now they're bigger. Axel This is the main reason why Kyle Beckerman is in this lineup, just to sit in front of Beasler and Cannon, just in midfield. Michael Bradley in a good spot as well. That was very difficult for Ghana going up through the middle right now. Mixing it close by Jordan. Has just passed the 100 mark in the last game. There's just been so much talk about the effect of Mike Bradley in the middle, at the top of the diamond. He can try to do it justice in the statistics, but you can't measure intangibles, and that's what Michael Bradley is number one on this team in every category. I'm not pleased that he's from nowhere to be a regular member of this year's side. He's still from Kansas City. With 10 Major League soccer players selected in this squad. Ripari. And somehow Jan come to the near post shooting, but it was played beyond him. And it's Jordan Ayer again, the younger of the two brothers. Thinking of boxing now. The first USA keeper to keep a clean sheet in the opening game since 1930. The very first one. So, that's the good shot is there. He's one of the top 5 goalkeepers in the world. There's no better stage on which to prove it.
They're hanging out with Roberto Martinez. He's talking about he hasn't seen a goalkeeper at this stage in his career in the best shape, in the best form of his life. He was very fortunate that Tim Howard was him at Everton.
35 now, is Tim. These days, for a while, sometimes singer, dancer, real personality, and the key striker, Tracy Appiah. The coach is actually taking a look at Liverpool and Manchester City's training in his time in charge of Ghana, trying to learn a little bit more about some high-tech techniques for his backup staff. An early goal for the United States, but then means that the US have now scored in their last 7 World Cup matches. Not bad. He's looking straight on the axles over the first camera. It's fist to the right. Comes over the ball. The right wing can go to the left hand side as well as necessary.
Third time Ghana has looked very dangerous on attack, looking behind that crisscrossing run in behind Cameron Visa.
That's what he's there for, making this World Cup debut at the age of 32. Around Salt Lake now. And the two players wondering why the decision's gone against him.
Kyle Beckerman and Tim Howard is talking to Kyle Beckerman right now. He has to recognize when he can leave the middle of the park. And that was a great decision because the Marcus Beasley was one-on-one with that to providing cover in a great spot.
I think it is pretty much a pro-US crowd. Some experts that there might be as many as 20,000 US fans around Brazil. Certainly the most of any visiting team here. Many of them join the lovely beach in the
We saw that combination in the first half against Nigeria and Jacksonville. And we played out to get to the United States. The real signs of last night is Nigeria. It's the formation in midfield was working perfectly. This is the first time in 2009 the United States has started two stand-ups without any world experience. Let them cover and foul back from in front of them. Years ago, you might remember the US went behind the performance. Pulled it back with Dempsey on target that day as well. Courtesy of Rob Green's goal after the set. So far, so good for the US. Actually looks like he might be a danger man. Looking on the step here. Jones movement's very good. Nobody red. This idea immediately pulls up and grabs his hamstring right here. Great play to fill in from Michael Bradley into that back. It's the number one option besides Landon Donovan not being on the 23-man roster. Was that Georgie Houston gets hurt. He's just Johnson from the field. No turns forward. That target forward. Into the tournament, and you wonder whether how to go with any bit of you see that hamstring, how long they I'm not going to as you never know. I would say this, second my stomach right now to go the other way. Sure, he's going to play absolutely no part in this game. The way that happened, there's not another player near in some pain. No, the options, you do absolutely I'm not surprised by Aaron O'Reilly coming off the bench here. He thrives in combination play up front. Yes, he's not a target. That's up to the shoulders of Chris Jackson. But I'm actually okay with this decision here. Well, you hope that it's not what it looks. The end of Josie Alvarez's World Cup. But it is almost. It is. It goes on. He was only his ninth cap. He has Icelandic parents who were based in Mobile, Alabama. But he moved to Iceland when he was 3, and his decision to change another Iceland flag, a little controversial side. 17 goals in the big three. The Hayes out now, ironically, Josie Altadore's old club. That's a big problem for the US. We're not from the front door as well. We'll try to get more on the Josie Altadore injury situation as we go through.
there is definitely a question of good news and bad news for the US so far here in the park. Not a good one in the end. And then he wins the header. Well, you went to question. How much did you win to one back? The one back was really good. Putting the warm-up with the other guys on the bench, but now you've got to be extremely careful at the end of the game. Use the next 2 or 3 minutes to warm up. But the United States, it's a gun check time right now for the next 3 or 4 minutes. Just go and get started. Out of the history, be very smart and very hands-on a couple of touches to get into the state. That challenge by Jordan Ayers looked close to being picked up this time. Taking a 50-meter view this time. Left in the heat. Was waiting for it from the left back position, but now has to recover his ground a little. That's not the best score from the Ghanaians. 77 degrees is the temperature here, and the humidity 74%, which is at Manaus levels. It's the city in the middle of the Amazon jungle. We've recently been there. Taylor's yet to experience that. That's where the US play Portugal in their next game. That's next Sunday. It's a good one from our he put much more calm tonight than he did going forward against Nigeria. Good decisions when to turn, good decisions when to run it off. Not losing possession of that space. Good start to the block up there. Not too many alarms from the United States since taking the lead in the very first minute. With Dempsey. Another time down, half the ball, back to the US to be nice and ordinary. Second, draw in. And takes the home corner kick. For the last 2 or 3 minutes, the Lions look much more dangerous with the ball just behind that defense up here. Good take on their power, wasn't it? Right there with the hard whip kick on the post. Anything can happen. That's the first one. That's not a good one. Dempsey now helping out. Better get coverage of the World Cup continues tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern There's a lot of us watching this. Talking to It's also rumored to be in the crowd today somewhere. Apart from the injury by out the door, there's absolutely no question that the US will be very, very happy with this start. Why can they keep up the intensity? No chance for Aaron Johansson to escape the case. The power on playing through the play. But there's no keeping ahead of it. One have been training in this area in the northeast of the stadium, named after the fellow.
And confusion reigns for a moment. Coming forward is extremely difficult. That's a foul high by the beginning. That's undoubtedly a big another foul for this play. Taking over that role in the centre of defence in the last month or so. From Omar Gonzalez and LA Galaxy is on the bench. And the big time that Cameron and these have played together in central defence. After Marjan. With their card and the referee's hand. Going to Raheel. Raheel doesn't even look at the ball. That's the main reason why it's a 50-50 ball between Raheel and Top Lebanon. Now that's the good challenge. I have it's a foul. The other time maybe a little too hard for me. Frustrated, now frustrated. Particularly going down the left side of the United States with Jermaine Jones sitting right in front of the Marcus Beasley. Everything down that one forward is going to be a field option. You get the feeling that there are quite a few chapters left to write in this. The one for the US that they maintain the intensity. I think there's energy and work for it. I didn't want to fire and Messi and the two victims in there together. There is Saloon something. Good score in the 2006 Yes, just finding it hard to string a few passes together and retain possession, which plays a good game. That's a nice the latest American player who's down there. He has a strained left hamstring. And the injury that they cured, not giving him the finishing here, because he was better away that he pulled up. It's really about you and I watching Jerry Cook for the name was the now they're getting things in order on the first half. Yes, he's got one nothing, but it's two back that pick it up.
San Jose Earthquakes and getting the lead forwards. Getting the lead for Soulford.
Because everything available can run up and over these zones and get three technical, three touches and head spots in an absolutely beautiful finish.
So far, game starting exclusively for the United States, but now hard work, lots of it to be done to secure what would be a priceless 3 points. Very long way towards Troy, who's up there for every single head of the big defender. Back to Asamoah. Atsu finding space either side of the diamond a little bit here. Garner. Good defending by Jeff Cameron. You get the feeling there's going to be a lot of defending for the United States to do here.
But it's been sloppy in possession here. We've seen a couple bad giveaways, one from Michael Bradley, the other from Matt Beasler here. It's one thing to have good defensive posture, but when you win it, can you take the pressure up defensively with some possession?
That's a good jam. There's looking for Bratty. Very much the danger man. 49 into
Number 7, Atsu, in front of Demarcus Beasley, in behind Jermaine Moore. Trying to build in the middle rhythm here. We saw the United States in the first 10 minutes have some possession. Can they get that halftime there? Take some pressure off this back four.
I think that's object number 1 for the US to get to half-time with this lead intact so far. Johansson keeps it going on scraps. It's a tense and tight game. And it's been another way. You want to know how hard it is to win in the World Cup? The United States, since becoming regularly involved from 1990 onwards, have won 22 matches. Germany's won 26. Put it in perspective. When you think about it. He's really in the deep ocean here.
It's one of the more difficult things I've ever had to do in my career. You're sitting on the edge of the first half. It's mentally prepared, but you're not going back to immediately
Armstrong as well. And yes, I can see him too. He's playing a very good game out there, but he's in trouble. There's definitely a little change there. The base is going to try to soldier on, but you wonder, but keep an eye on that. Garner will just keep up the patient probing, and we'll believe it. But here is the Montari's score is 16 plays in here. Baltimore John. He's soldiering on with that nose injury. Difficult with that as well. One thing the US haven't been able to do yet is to get Michael Bradley dominating the game in the way he can in that central area.
Part of that is because of the experience of Montari.
He's up against a lot of very good Ghanaian midfield players around him. One thing about Johansson is he showed it in league football in Holland this year. He does have a goal in him, presented with half chances. Boy. Coverage of the World Cup continues tomorrow at 2:30 Eastern on ESPN when Brazil back in action against Mexico in Group A. The 2014 FIFA World Cup, 2:30 Eastern on ESPN, also available on watchespn.com and the Watch ESPN app. I know a lot of you have been watching via the app. Benjamin Jones. People seem not surprised this stronger defence, which doesn't have the greatest reputation
you can get at that defense, particularly with two centre backs, and I think injury and serious one, unfortunately, for the US. And yes, with no competition, it's 7-0. What they're going to get here is a throw in. Two things for Jurgen Klinsmann to address at halftime. Click Betsy and Matt Beasley's head. I can lay it off to Jermaine Jones. Hanson showed himself well, starting to just grow into the game. Forced a few headlines in the Champions League this season. And it's not Manchester City's not from the tape from Jermaine Jones, it was hurried to the acting. They're the two players aside, knowing that it's the given the moment and moving on. Shift of ideas. Down and everything away for them. But so far, and I stress so far, it's good news for the United States. Just had a better last 5 minutes or so. Mr. Marseille, given the number 10 shirt, they showed himself that they haven't really got him in there controlling the game and creating chances on the way they've won so far. Been Johnson trying to bring it away. And it's another opportunity here for the US to create something. Jermaine Jones. Further behind, maybe Fabian Johnson, but there wasn't. He was a surprise omission. And he has just got the front and carries plenty of attacking threat. And it's a good shot, I'd say that. Someone else will have to do it because he scored, didn't he? The first goal in the meeting 4 years ago in Rustenburg. Nuremberg, Rustenburg, now Ventura in the town.
There so far. Saloon Towers cross. Now to Marcus Beasley. Cups. Danny Arena and Casey Keller were pitched the 4 World Cup squads but didn't actually play anymore. Beasley has. He was there on the opening day in 2002 when the US scored a fantastic win over Portugal. Just a bit then. Ghana's corner. Beasley. The route is just about enough. That's a good thing. And that is half time. After 32 seconds, nearly a chance of a gun equalizer just before the break, but they flipped their lines. The bad news, the big injury to George Altador for the United States. And at half-time here, USA leading Ghana by 4-0.
Hey everybody, thank you so much for coming. USA is winning 1-0. Absolutely fantastic. That's control. We actually have a couple stars that I don't know, somebody gave us at some point. You might have gotten a ticket earlier today. Hopefully my vice president will count down there. There it is. So come, I'll read out some numbers and you can come and get yours really fast. We do want to reiterate, please don't stand in the booth. We really appreciate it if you wouldn't do that. These guys are very busy. We don't want anybody getting hurt. Please don't stand in the booth. It's very dangerous. We do want to say thank you so much to McTeague and our bartenders for serving all of you. You know, when we came and we talked to them about showing all matches, they were absolutely thrilled. Our last ball, they didn't want to have anything to do with us. They were like, yeah, look at you on one TV. Fuck US soccer. That sucks. McTeague has been all right this whole time. They put on our night before party. They put on every single match that we have wanted to. They give me a microphone. Like, I don't know. Should I even have a microphone? So please, keep your bartenders, make it worth their while. If you can't stay out of the way, make room for them. They're doing their job. They're doing a fantastic job. Thank you again, McTeague. We love you. I think we have some giveaways. We are going to have some giveaways the next year. So at worldsoccershop.com, we are going to be doing some, giving us some things to give away. For Portugal and or Germany, just depends on how much. So please come back here for Germany, for Portugal, United States. We're going to have things to give away. Give us a moment here, we're putting up the things. Another little tip just so you all know. We have a camera that's up here. If you haven't heard, we have a camera that's up here. It's broadcasting live. And it's also recording for history's sake. We're all part of history in San Francisco history and USMNT national team history. Thank you so much for your big reaction. Hey, while I'm waiting for my VP, maybe we could do some chants, huh? How about, everywhere we go, people want to know, who we are, so we tell them, we are the heroes, the mighty fucking heroes. the U.S. We are the U.S. The mighty fucking U.S. The mighty fucking U.S. I have my VP up here, Gwynn. He's gonna go out and subscribe to me. That's it. You keep doing an asshole. I don't understand. Alright, we have our first winner right here. Get your tickets out. If you have a ticket, read it. We gave them away a little bit ago. All the people who got early here got tickets. We're definitely going to do this for Portugal. It's going to be a little more organized. Hey, out of the way of the bartender. There you are. 961 402. 961 402. 961 402. We have a winner back here. There we go. With the American Outlaws stand. Let's get this started. By the way, that's our other announcement. We are on back order. Starts dropping the next order in today. We'll have it for sale. We're so sorry they ran out for today. We're a bunch of chumps. Anyways, we have a winner. There's our stars. It looks beautiful. Order them on our Facebook page. There we are. Thank you so much. Picture kind of stars. 402. That looks like it. He is the winner. What a beautiful start he has, and now he also. We have one more stars to give away. Listen, if you got a ticket, you are the winner of a USA Ghana stars. If you have number 961 424. 24! JJ is one of our racing members. He has actually been operating 2 minutes down to LA. Couldn't have won it. Couldn't have happened to a better time. Anyways, that's all the giveaways today. We're going to have a lot more giveaways for USA Portugal. We hope you'll show up early. We will have tickets for you. It will be free. Otherwise, please tip your bartenders. Please support McTeague. They've been absolutely fantastic for us. They're beautiful people. They're putting on a microphone again. And now I'm going to let you all take this first break. But first, thank you everybody for coming out to the team.
Sure, we got 45 minutes to play. The 2014 FIFA World Cup Hyundai Halftime is presented by Hyundai, official partner of the 2014 FIFA World Cup.
How can a tablet replace your laptop? Start with the best writing experience. Make it incredibly thin. And an adjustable kickstand. The keyboard. A USB port. And the freedom of touch. Of course, make it run Microsoft Office with the power and speed to do real work. Introducing Surface Pro 2, the tablet that can replace your laptop.
It is said that these buildings only use 10% of our brain.
Now let's discuss a special case. Lucy. Can we get back to the let's hope it all. Lucy.
Infinity for writing shiny.
The brain capacity is increasing by the minute. You can unlock secrets that go beyond that universe. I'm happy to share very fast. What happens when she reaches 100%?
I was just telling you.
I have no idea. Scooters everywhere, July 25th. Welcome back to the 2014 FIFA World Cup Under Yes, true passion. The Cardi on Taylor since 1862. Got FIFA World Cup fever? Come to McDonald's and play Pure Play Ole Ole. You could win a trip to the 2014 FIFA World Cup Finals match in Brazil. That's why we push ourselves to create new improved immersion sets. The only empty crystal that releases extra protection when you play. It keeps you fresh even as Old Spice deodorant fades. Protection improved, so you can do more.
Intermission substitution, Ian Doug. Taylor Coleman, tell us about it in the towel. Well, there's the numbers coming up. John Brooks, winning only his fifth cap. The 21-year-old North American defender from the Bundesliga, but this man Queensland, we saw this in the first half. He just held the back of his leg, and that looked like his hamstrings a problem as well. Listen, you're coming into the second half, you're up 1-0, but two big injuries. One to Matt Beasley, the other to Josie Altidore. John Brooks struggled in Cyprus versus Ukraine, but what we saw in the last 4 weeks in the Bundesliga, he won Bundesliga Player of the Week, and what we saw in the second half versus Turkey, he's invited